Good morning, beautiful souls. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jolene Matheson. I do psychic readings and energy healing. I also do past life regression therapy and astrological birth charts. If you haven't been following, this is my journey through the Light Seers Tarot Deck. What I'm doing is I'm drawing a card from the deck every day, Monday to Friday. And if I do happen to draw a card from if I do happen to draw a card that I've already done a video on, I will post the link in the description so you can refer back to it. And if you're it may just be the message that you need to hear, and if you're trying to learn tarot or you're busy learning tarot, this may be a good guide for you. So what I'm sharing is an intuitive message that I get with a card, as well as the traditional meaning and the Light Seers Tarot interpretation of it. But I'll start using my discretion, as this is already like the 58th video. So I will use my discretion as to what I share, what could or couldn't be related. Well, not my discretion, I will ask my guides before I share them. But let's get on to Thursday's message for you today. Ooh, okay, losing my cards. These are just too many, so let me just keep shuffling. Try and just get one message. This one wants to come out. Two of Swords, but I've had the Two of Swords. I'm pretty sure of that. Two of Swords. Just referred to my list. Yeah, Two of Swords is 58. I am feeling that one is relevant though, so I'm definitely going to share that in the description. What's next? There'll be quite a few getting later on. It will be difficult to just get one so close to the end. Okay, Knight of Cups. I also have a feeling I've done already. I mean, this is my favoriteest deck at the moment, so I use it for a lot of my readings, and surprisingly, I have not, in the series, I haven't done the Knight of Cups. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to share with you today with regards to this. The Knight of Cups comes with, like, I get the impression that there'll be an offer of love to you. So this could be an entirely new relationship, or it could be a proposal in the pipeline for you. He's coming and he's offering, sharing his heart and offering his love. Or it could be she for you, but this is like kind of masculine energy, being a knight, but don't be held fast by that. Take however it is relevant to you and your situation right now. But this is an offer of love or friendship, but it's red roses, so I really feel it's closer to love. It's cups, so it's emotional situations, so things that are very close to you and very dear to your heart. And I mean, you've even got the horse in the background, so I get the impression of your knight in shining armor coming to sweep you off your feet. That's the feeling. Gosh, I want to say, you know what, I'm not going to share the link. I'm not going to share the link because I want to read this card in relation to, I want you to get the message as I feel it is presented across. So the reason I feel like this card has come in, the Two of Swords is a conflict. And usually it could be like an inner conflict or duality where you've been uncertain you've probably been hurt in the past, and you're uncertain of whether to accept this offer of love. You're afraid of being hurt again. So your message, I strongly feel, this is generally a very positive card. I'm going to touch on this so that it's like more elaborate. It's about an emotional time and being bewitched by a new love interest, or even more than one. You need to take time to follow the true desires of your heart. The thing is, this indicates that you may either have been hurt in the past. I'm feeling that that's like the main message here. So you're uncertain of what to choose, or there's a possibility there could be somebody else that you're holding out for, or you're being offered opportunities here, but you're not opening up to what's really meant for you because you're allowing yourself to be confused by the conflicts and the inner turmoil, the challenges, this offer of romance, and you're kind of uncertain of which way to go. Follow what your heart is telling you. Follow what your heart is truly go within and really look at it and trust your heart, not who turns your head the most, like who ticks off all your check boxes. Who does that for you? Light Seers interpretation. It's inviting you to a world of romance. It's all about romance and embodies the graceful movement of a slow dance. It's a flirtation and be present to connect. This knight represents a person who's intuitive and totally in touch with his emotions. He knows what he wants. So this could also be confusing you a bit more because he's really pulling out all the stops to get your attention. But it can also, this card can also signify somebody who's in love with the idea of love itself, which is why are you having this challenge in choosing, or this inner conflict in choosing with this person that's presenting themselves, or one of these people that's presenting themselves to you. I mean, on the outside, or you have this idea of them and that suits everything you want, but is it really? You need to ask yourself and look deeper and follow the desires of your heart. Make sure you're in love with the person and not the idea of this person. And there's also a cautioning to be wary of unrealistic to be wary of unrealistic expectations. Make sure you're not expecting something that is impossible for anybody to offer you. Be open to the prospect of love, but genuine love, not the idea of it. Be open to that, but don't put unrealistic demands on people or have unrealistic expectations that are impossible to be met. Remember, you're mostly first and foremost, you're responsible for your own happiness, so you shouldn't have to rely on somebody else to bring you that happiness. They should just complement your energy. They should add to it. They should, not compliment as in say nice things about you, but they should enhance things and make it better. But there needs to be something to work with to begin with. You can't expect somebody to come in and fix everything that someone else has broken. You need to just take some responsibility and do the healing yourself first, or at least get most of the healing out the way instead of putting your baggage onto someone else. I mean, too many times as a reader, I must say, too many times I have clients who come to me and say that they feel that this person is cheating on them or whatnot because they've done something, or they may still have contact in some way, like even in the sense of working environments, not even necessarily friendships, but like working relationships and things like that. And because this client or this client that's come to me has had hurt in the past, you're projecting onto the new person that's coming in. So the minute there's a little bit of, I don't want to say secrecy is the right word, but if they're not being entirely open, then you feel like immediately there's something they're hiding something, and you automatically assume because you've been hurt in the past that they're probably cheating on you, or that sort of thing. Sometimes your gut is right. I mean, if you're I mean, I like to subscribe to the fact that you need to trust your gut at the end of the day. You do, but make sure that it's coming from a healthy place, and you're not projecting onto somebody else. Because remember, early on in the relationship, people are not so vulnerable and completely open to other people. So if you're a strong empath, you may pick up on the energy that something is not being that they're keeping something from you, they're holding something back. And a lot of the time I see people jump to the conclusion that it's always another woman or another man, or it's mostly I have mostly female clients, so I'm not being sexist here at all, but they come and they think automatically that there's another person in their life, or another person is responsible for the situation. It's not always the case. So trust your intuition, yes, or trust your gut, but be sure that you're not projecting your past hurts onto this new person that's come into your life, this person that hasn't had a chance to fully trust you enough to open up completely. I mean, it could be something insignificant. Like, from a personal experience, I have the relationship I have with my husband, for example. He is not super open to communication. He doesn't talk very much. So if something bothers him, he keeps it to himself. He doesn't, or he used to. He's gotten better over time, but like, especially in the first year, he wouldn't come and tell me that this or whatever is bugging him. So I would immediately, as an empath, pick up like a red flag. What is wrong? But realistically, he didn't have the time or energy to be dealing with other women. I mean, he was always at home. I mean, I always saw him, so I at least had that assurance, because we were always together when he like wasn't at work, kind of thing. But because he didn't speak to me, it kind of nagged at me, because I knew you're hiding something, but I didn't know exactly what it was that he was hiding. And eventually, when it would come out, it would turn out to be something that he really could have spoken to me about. But because he didn't have relationships in the past where he could open up to somebody, he didn't feel like he could, at least not in the first year, until we got more comfortable with each other. So try and keep your mind open to the possibility that you're not being realistic in your expectations and you could be projecting. And this could be partly why you're dealing with the inner conflict. I'm not discounting the fact that it is possible that your intuition could be correct, but just make sure it isn't anything else before you jump to conclusions. This video has gone on a bit long, so it won't make it to TikTok, but I feel like the message that had to come out came out. I hope you enjoyed this, please, or took something from this. And please do leave a message in the comment section. Please comment and let me know how this resonated with you. Please do share this with others. And if you would like to contact me for a paid reading, you can see in the description how you can contact me. All the ways to contact me. If you're catching this on Facebook, it will be on Facebook, then you can just send me a private message and we can discuss it further from there. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and I look forward to the next video. Love and light.